frustration on her side. This doctor, he said, I want the four of you to tell me what you think about all this. If not all four of you say yes, then we have a problem. She was the one going to die, but we were her sons, we loved her, and we wanted the best for her.
Was there a consensus?
There was not a consensus. It's that feeling, that society, that makes people having to say yes to euthanasia in their relatives, the relatives they love and that they have a hard time to say goodbye to. The four of us sat there, and that was a very intense moment for us. She sat there, and that's when we started bringing up memories. Sadly, but it came a bit late, I think. She even kept talking while having the IV. So we had a good last 1 hour of talking, and that was it. And I regret my mother had a treatment on that level. I think she and all the other people dying deserve more. We owe it to them.
Palliative care begins with the diagnosis that will eventually take your life. And it doesn't mean that you're going to die next week. It doesn't just involve the patient, it involves their families, all of their caregivers, and a support system is put in place that we can allow everyone to die with as little pain as possible, with dignity and with peace.
There is no physical pain that cannot be managed. Even people who vote for the legalization of euthanasia and who are strongly in support of euthanasia are in agreement with me. Pain can be controlled.
I think that we can manage all suffering with palliative care, including palliative sedation. Palliative sedation means that the patient is put into a sleep, a deep sleep. He's not reacting anymore. He does not feel the pain anymore. He's not conscious anymore. He does not feel asphyxia anymore. And this is a method to control all his symptoms.
In 25 years at least, I really haven't seen anyone die in excruciating pain unless they chose not to have any medication. And you've got to realize that some people don't want medication.
The essential point here is unbearable pain. And in Belgium, who decides what pain is unbearable? The patient decides. So for example, we've had a case of a man of 45 who had beginning multiple sclerosis and who has been euthanized. Before being in the terminal state of his illness, he could have lived 10, 15 years with his illness, because he said it was unbearable for him to depend on others. He could not live with the fact of having others help him, wash him, etc., etc. And so he had euthanasia.
Instead of eliminating suffering, euthanasia eliminates a person. You don't eliminate suffering, you put away a person. That's what you do in euthanasia. So that's not a real answer.